And I'd like to welcome Jeffrey Ross, a photographer with Jeffrey Ross Photography. Welcome.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, great to have you.
Yeah.
So I could probably go on and on about all of your chamber involvement and all that you've done for the chamber, but tell me a little bit about your involvement with the chamber.
I've been involved with the chamber for about 10 years. It was like 2004 I started doing things with the chamber. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a great ride. I've done all the photography for the chamber membership directory since 2004. I'm at a lot of the luncheons and the functions and fun stuff like that, golf outings.
Great.
And the chamber's been wonderful. I mean, I've made so many friends and learned so much. I mean, just from the people that have been involved.
Wonderful. So you were the professional small business winner in 2012.
Why, yes, I was. That was pretty awesome. I mean, that was, number one, unexpected, and number two, just incredibly overwhelming when I won. I mean, it was a great experience because being nominated for the Small Business of the Year awards makes you really focus on your business. You have to really stop. The nomination packet's very detailed, and you have to really go through the numbers and you know, show how your business has been doing over the past 10 years or so. And it was a great experience just to do that part of it and look at the history of my business and where it was going. But then to actually win, that was incredible.
Yeah. Wonderful. Tell me about your involvement. I know you're very involved with RibFest, with JC's. Tell me a little bit about your community and why. Why it's important.
I love the community. I love Naperville, and it seems like so many good people get involved, and they get involved in areas that they're good at. You know, there's people that get involved with the marketing and people that get involved behind the scenes with the money and the fundraising. I'm great with photography, so I've been the official photographer for RibFest and for Last Fling, for the past number of years, and a number of other things in town. I feel like I've got a great opportunity to help showcase these events and these charities, and I like to help out where I think I can help. So if I can make things and people and charities and events look better and more professional, I think it really helps with the whole marketing and helps with fundraising and all that.
I love to hear that. It is a great community, and you just make it better. Tell me a little bit about some of your trips, the space shuttle, some of the work that you've done.
One of the best things about being a photographer, I mean, no offense to everybody else, but I sort of have the best job in the world. I love what I get to do. I mean, I have so many opportunities. I get to travel all over the place. For a couple of years, like 3 years or so, I worked photographing the space shuttles for the Smithsonian with a team of people, the Last Shuttle Project. I was a photographer, and I got to go inside a space shuttle. Got to meet astronauts.
Cool.
I mean, I was on the launch pad, photographed the shuttle as it was sitting out there, and got to photograph a lot of the behind-the-scenes things. That was a lot of fun. And I got to travel all over the country for different projects, all over the world. I just did a 3-month traveling trip last year all over the place, Indonesia and India, South Africa. I love that I get to go to interesting places and meet people I would never get to meet if I wasn't a photographer.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Explain what a commercial photographer is and how you're a little bit different.
Yeah, usually when people hear I'm a photographer, they're like, oh, my daughter's wedding's coming up. And I'm like, that's interesting. That's not me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't do weddings. I don't do, baby portraits and things like that. There's a lot of people in town that do that. They're very talented. I do commercial photography. I do marketing, advertising photos, magazine work, billboards, anything you see that, usually is put out there by a company. You know, it's a lot of big projects for big companies. I do work for a lot of companies around the country, but in town too, Morton Arboretum, Naperville Bank, and Calamos Investments, things like that.
Tell me, we chatted a little bit about this before your interview, about, sometimes when you're in a creative business or, you have that profession, that you forget about the business side. So tell me a little bit about that.
I have met so many talented people in the creative arts field over the years that were working at the mall. I mean, they had no idea how to run a business, so they failed. Yeah. And I was very lucky being involved with the chamber. that when the whole economic downturn thing started to happen in 2008, a lot of people were going out of business, talented, good people. I made a very smart decision then to really reinvest into my business, and I started learning from all the people I knew through the chamber. I took sales training classes, I learned about marketing, I increased my knowledge about my business, and where others were failing, I started getting bigger projects with better clients, and it really helped. I'm so lucky that I was involved with the chamber and that I took the opportunity to.
Very wise. Very wise. So tell us about any exciting upcoming projects that you're working on.
Yeah, sure. Well, one of the most interesting things that I have going on right now is I'm very lucky to be married to a very talented graphic designer.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and we are combining our efforts now, actually. She's left the corporate world. She was a graphic designer for a company for many years, and we're combining what we're doing. We're going to start a new business in the next year, Ross Creative Works, and a lot of the photography I do, the companies need help with their graphic design work, and a lot of the work that she does, they need help with their photography. We just thought it made sense.
Yeah, that's
we could
great.
be doing some work together. So it's been really exciting so far.
Not only a personal match, but now a professional match.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
pretty cool.
So it should be a lot of fun.
That's
We're
great.
really
Well,
looking forward to it.
I will look forward to
Yeah.
it. I look forward to it. Jeffrey, thank you so much.
It's great to be here.
Thanks, Jeffrey, and we'll be right back.